So let's get right into it, man. E-commerce. Should somebody start now or later on in the year? What do you think?
So for Amazon FBA and e-commerce in general,
Mhm.
it's always a good time to get started, especially nowadays as people are buying more stuff online. Like every single person here listening knows someone who's buying on Amazon right now. They probably bought off Amazon today or yesterday.
Mhm.
So it's just continuing. So it's definitely the best time. And now it's 2024. It's a perfect excuse to get started. Brand new year.
So let's go from step one for somebody new into e-commerce, for example, Amazon FBA. How do you get started? First step.
How do you get started?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would watch YouTube videos about the business model in depth and then see if you like it first or if you like it or not.
Mm.
And then go deeper into it, start your account and make some test buys of products. And if you watch enough YouTube videos for free, honestly, you'll get enough information to know how to order your first few products.
Mm.
Yeah.
What should they start with as a first product, you think?
As a first product. So for me, in my opinion, like one of the easiest, like most simple ways. So e-commerce is very complex. Like there's different types. There's Shopify. There's TikTok Shop. There's Amazon FBA. But then in Amazon FBA, you got online arbitrage, which is when you're buying products like brand name products, like Method, Dove, all that from websites online, like Bed Bath & Beyond, Best Buy. Then you got wholesale, which is when you're skipping the website and you're going directly to the brand or a large distributor. So that's wholesale. And then there's private label. That's developing your own brand from scratch. You run your marketing, all of that. The difference between those is that in online arbitrage and wholesale, you don't do any marketing or run any ads because you're selling brands that have already built up their reputation over a long time. So you got to see which one you want to go into first.
Okay. And which one do you recommend, you would say?
Yeah, so for me, I started off doing online arbitrage. I was going into the stores and buying pools, Nike soccer balls, all of that. And
You mean the inflatable ones?
yeah. Those, all of that. I was going to the store, also was buying them online at the same time. And in my opinion, it was really, really simple just because I didn't have to do my own like advertising or anything like that. It was just, okay, I bought this product for lower and I was able to sell on Amazon for higher. And there's a lot of listings like that where you can just go find it online, or whether you can go online and find it for a discount. I remember last time I was on here, it was Memorial Day, and there was like crazy Memorial Day sales going on where people, like my students, were getting 20-30% off and going on Amazon and selling stuff for like 70-80% return on investment. And that's how the business model, like take advantage of it.
What's the most one of your students ever made from like the actual like day
I mean,
profit?
I can't give a exact like day, but I have students that are doing now 300-400K a month in Amazon sales. That's like what I'm doing.
It's funny because even in my network, some of the guys signed up for his training and mentorship, they're killing it right now, making good money. So
Nice.
5-10K a day. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. All right, yo, KT, what about, for example, I know now you've been living the lifestyle as well. I see you outside all the time. How's dating been in Miami itself?
Honestly,
lifestyle.
Honestly, bro, like I've been going out a lot and having fun, enjoying, but most of my time is dedicated to just working and trying to build up myself. Like for dating wise, I'm not looking for like, my girlfriend yet, wife, because I haven't found that. I just like fully focused on building my business and, putting as little energy into stuff that's not that important.
Smart man, but listen, bro, I see the cars, the watches, the lifestyle. How do you like focus on business over like partying, having fun? How old are you now?
25 now.
How do you manage that, bro?
It's because I have a lot of passion towards building business. Honestly, like you get the watches, you get the cars. It's cool to get all of that, but then you're gonna realize once you get all of that, all right, it doesn't give you that much fulfillment. Number one thing for me and a lot of people, especially in the city, is like you're building something. You're building your business up. You're building yourself up, and that's the most fulfilling thing. You're building your family up, and that's like what I like, honestly.
That's fire. Cool. So you mentioned new businesses that you want to start or get into for this year. What are those businesses?
Yeah, so I'm keeping my Amazon business going. I work like 10 hours a week on that, and I'm keeping that going. I want to do similar numbers to what I did last year. It was great. I don't have to work as much, but I'm starting my own brand now that Like I've got all this e-commerce experience. I've seen how these big brands work, how they market, all of that. So now I'm starting my own thing very soon. I got my test files already. I've already tapped into the top people in e-commerce, Shopify, and I've gotten some mentoring from them. And, you know, I've had some free conversations, had some paid conversations, and I kind of know what I'm doing right now. And that's my goal, is to just get my own brand up and start doing like 300K in revenue off that, and just like soon.
That's fire.
All right. I got a question. So you mentioned Shopify, Amazon, dropshipping, e-commerce in general, and there's different types of e-commerce. Can you, I guess, identify and then explain to the people what each one entails and the differences between them? Because people that aren't necessarily in that world have zero clue what you mean when they say e-commerce. It seems like it's a big umbrella term, and there's a bunch of different things underneath. Can you explain each portion, like what Shopify is versus Amazon versus dropshipping, etc.?
All of that, yeah, I got you. So e-commerce is selling products online. So most of the time when you're buying products online, you're buying like for example, like Gymshark, that's on a Shopify platform. It's on Shopify. So it's just a company that's built off Shopify, and they're starting their own brand. Like, you know, they're running ads, they're running Facebook ads, they're running TikTok ads to their page.
Instagram, texting, everything.
Exactly. You see it all the time. And now we got TikTok as well. So people are running ads on TikTok as well. And there's also what is called TikTok Shop. If you're aware of that, it's a new thing, and people are making a killing off that. I haven't tapped into it, but that's all. It's all the same thing. You're finding what the demand is, what's in demand, and you're building a brand off of that, and you're making creative ads that can separate yourself, so you can stand out and run it up, and that's Shopify. And that's
so Shopify is like Gymshark would be an example of Shopify.
Perfect example.
Okay, because they're a brand that, I guess it's a gym leisure, and they have an online store that would be considered Shopify.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you were going into Amazon or dropshipping, or what was the next one?
Yeah, dropshipping is when you're using a supplier who, like, you don't have a warehouse. You're using a supplier, and whenever someone places an order, they're gonna go put your label on it and then ship it out to the customer. So that's drop shipping. And it's Shopify. It's all like building your own brand, but that's just like where you're not warehousing your inventory in your own warehouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how does that work? Like if you're gonna, like, you purchase it and then, or someone else purchases it, and then how do you fulfill the request?
Yeah. So for drop shipping, which honestly I don't do, but I know about it, is like there's companies out there that are suppliers. Like, for example, let's say I wanted to sell this red cup, but instead of whatever brand it's on here, I want to put my own brand on it. There's manufacturers that develop the same exact product, and I'll tell them, hey, every time, basically, I want to put my label on it, and every time someone makes an order, send it to them. So pretty much, that's how it is.
Like Teespring, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So someone else houses and fulfills the orders for you, and they take a cut, and then you get a cut.
Yeah, like you pay the manufacturer. Yeah, it's all.
And they handle all the logistics and everything for you.
Yeah.
So Teespring would be an example of drop shipping, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, bro, you mentioned last time on the last podcast, you can get banned from Amazon for doing something with someone else's products.
Drop shipping, right?
Yeah. So drop shipping on Amazon is not allowed. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. eBay too, banned?
I'm not sure about eBay. I don't sell on eBay anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then then we have Shopify, drop shipping, and then obviously Amazon, which is your expertise. Is there another avenue for e-commerce, or are those the top three main three?
So for Amazon FBA, there's, like I was saying, online arbitrage when you're buying brand name products from stores like Walmart, Best Buy, Bed Bath & Beyond, and like I made an example, like Method Body Wash or Dove Soap.
Yeah. There's
listings on Amazon that are selling really well. You can go into the store or go online and buy these same products and sell them on these listings on Amazon. So that's online arbitrage and retail arbitrage. And then wholesales, we're cutting off the going to the website or going in the store.
Buying
directly. But when we're buying directly, it has to be in bulk quantities.
Yeah.
Because a big brand like Dove is not going to want a 2K order. They're going to want like a 30, 40K order.
For it to make sense for them, to give you that discount.
Yeah, exactly. And I started off doing online and retail, and then I started doing wholesale. Once I started running out of products, they're running out of stock in the stores. So I was like, I need to get more. Contacted the brand and started from there. And now all I do is wholesale.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's all brand name products. And then we got private label, which is on Amazon, but you're building your own brand on Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it seems to me like there's three. So e-commerce is like the umbrella, and then underneath it you got three main avenues. It's Shopify, Amazon, and then drop shipping. Is there something I'm missing?
Shopify, like dropshipping falls under Shopify.
Okay.
With Shopify, Amazon FBA.
Gotcha.
There's like Etsy and eBay, but my main focus is Amazon, and I'm getting into the Shopify section now.
Okay.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do like a quick demo here. I'm watching the show. I want to make money in 2024, right? What's the step-by-step process? Let's say, for example, I want to get into e-commerce.
Yeah.
What should I choose out of these three top ones you just mentioned? And then, for example, what product should I buy? And then, for example, how should I learn the actual process itself?
Yeah. For me, when I first started, for example, like I didn't have many skills. All I had was a little bit of sales experience when I was selling cars at the dealership. So I had some sales experience. I had zero marketing experience. So I got lucky and I found reselling on eBay. So I was just I was the guy. I had PS5s and I was selling PS5s. I had Nintendo Switches and I was selling those too for $100 profit. So I didn't have much skills, just a work ethic.
Wait, 100% profit?
$100 profit.
How much are you selling for?
So I bought Nintendo Switches for $300 and I sold them for like anywhere $450, $400 something. Yeah. Like I was doing
What about
that.
the PS5s? What was the margins on those? Probably crazy, right?
Yeah, PS5s. I was buying PS5s for $500, selling them for $1,000.
Yeah, because they're sold
So-
out.
Yeah.
Hard to get them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what year were you doing this with the PS5s? Because I remember there was a huge craze for that.
Yeah, this was back in 2020, like the end of 2020.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And
You
I
got the
got,
finesse gun.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, it was simple stuff. Like COVID hit, I couldn't work at the dealership anymore.
You're right.
So I was like, I got to figure out a way. And my friend put me on and I just ran with it.
AKA hustle. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Mhm.
so next step after that. So
Yeah. So like I was saying, that doesn't require that much of like a big skill set.
Yeah.
When you get on Amazon, you need to learn a few softwares such as Keepa. That's a software you got to learn on Amazon. That's tracking supply and demand.
how do you spell it? Keepa?
Keepa. Keepa.
Okay.
Yeah. So Keepa and a few other softwares that you need to learn, but it's not like you need to be a marketing genius or you're not competing against these like crazy companies, the CEOs that have been running their businesses for a long time.
Right.
We're just finding products for a lower price and selling it for a higher price. We don't need to build up a brand like Method, or for example, they built up their reputation for over a long time. So
It's funny. I use that product myself now.
yeah, I do too. I ship it from my warehouse to my spot and I use it.
Who put you on? Because for me, it was a white girl. Who put you on?
Nah, I just found it on Amazon. I was buying it and selling it.
What is this thing?
It's a
Method
body
body
soap.
wash.
Yeah.
Oh, it's body soap. Okay.
Yeah, I used to sell it back in 2022 and I would sell, tens of thousands of dollars worth of it.
Now, question, Keepa, you said it tracks supply and demand of products?
Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, when you're reading a Keepa graph. So when you're on Amazon and you're looking at a product, like you're doing product research, you're trying to figure out, should I buy this product or not?
Yeah.
You're gonna see a graph on the bottom and it shows the price history of a product. So for me, I buy products that have consistent price history over the past 3 months. And I'm profitable at every single point.
Okay, so
like-
3 months is your magic number.
Yeah,
Has it been in demand for 3 months?
yeah, it's been selling at the same price for around 3 months. It fluctuates a little bit. That's how Amazon works. Like it'll go to $19.99, it'll go to like $21. Fluctuates up and down, but I need to be profitable at all points of time in the 3 months.
Okay.
Like,
And
yeah,
if it's profitable, then you'll add it to your, repertoire of items you sell.
yeah. So first
Okay.
I look at the price history, and then next I look at the demand, which is the sales. There's what's called a sales rank on Amazon, and you're just seeing how much the product is selling, how often, like how many times a month is this product selling. And once you learn that really well, like people learn it and they never really learn it like that. Like for me, there's a software called AZ Insight where it actually tells you how many sales the product sold a month. But for me, when I look at a Keepa graph, I don't need to look at, I could put that number in my mind.
Is it because you're more advanced now? You know what to do?
I've been doing this day in, day out it's been 3 years and 1 month now.
Wow.
Yeah.